Alright, so this video is going to be a little more serious than the usual stuff going on. This is basically a response to a comment made by an unnamed woman that attended the Defense at Grozny event put on by Milsom West in Camp Shelley, Mississippi. Basically, I'm not going to say this woman's name, put her on blast, because this is supposed to be constructive. Her complaints were that, she had not expected to come out here and be, in her words, tortured. The conditions in her mind were unacceptable, and I guess not an environment in which she could enjoy what was going on. So I'll just go ahead and say it. Ultimately, you are the one responsible for your safety. You've signed a waiver to confirm this. Event staff cannot and will not tell you if you are unable to continue. They don't know if you're hypothermic. They're usually not able to tell if you're a heat casualty. And the thing is, that's the sort of thing you want to stop, kind of nip in the bud before it starts. You're going to be the one knowing, hey, I'm getting too hot and too thirsty, or I'm too cold and my feet are falling asleep while I'm walking. They'll be able to see later on in the advanced stages if you're suffering from that and be able to make a call, hey, we can't let you continue. The thing to remember here is that ultimately, though, you are the one responsible for your safety and have to be the one to make that call ahead of time if you want to be effectively take care of these issues when they happen. And they do. I always talk about hydration and, fucking drink water and all that stuff. The thing here is, regardless, there will be some conditions in which it's almost unavoidable. Hey, you're walking and you slip and fall in a creek and your boots are now soaked. Well, even with wool socks and winter boots, if it's 20 degrees outside with wet feet, you could be hypothermic regardless of steps you've taken. Likewise, if it's 110 degrees outside with 80%, 90% humidity and you're sweating, no matter how much water you drink, with physical exertion on top of that, you're also more likely to be a heat casualty. I don't think that was the issue here so much as it was she was just uncomfortable. And that's kind of the name of the game with real milsim. You're sleeping outside, or you're up. Excuse me, I'm still sick. You're up the whole weekend. That's kind of the name of the game. Because ultimately you are also responsible for your fun. You have to look at airsoft like this. We're grown adults playing pretend. All right. And even if you're 15, 16, you're an adult at that age in my mind. You are responsible for yourself. You're responsible for what you do, in game. You have to take care of yourself out here, okay? When you start taking care of yourself, you can take care of everybody else, or, you can start looking after the team. But for a new player, your first priority needs to be making sure you are good to go and your shit is good, all right? You're the one, you're having fun. You're taking care of business. You're not hurt. You're not sick. You're, I guess, comfortable enough to be able to do your job, all right? I'm not saying you need to try to go take a nap and sleep on a pile of broken glass. Sleep deprivation sucks, believe me, because even outside of airsoft, I have trouble sleeping in general, all right? A lot of it is mindset. We are playing pretend. That's it. Pretend that you are whatever, regardless of the scenario of the event. In your mind, you can do whatever you want, be wherever you want. It's all perspective. And in the real world, all these veterans that run Milsom West are involved with airsoft, and just about any veteran you talk to, even not necessarily a combat veteran, will tell you it's shitty, it's uncomfortable, it sucks. Even field exercises. This stuff is not. No one's going out of the way in the real world to make sure you're comfortable. You just need to remember, this is a game, but part of the game is not treating it like a game entirely. A lot of it is that you need to be on the same page with the event staff and the people running the event as to what to expect. You know, I've got a lot of shit. I've had all kinds of arguments and little fuck games with people that are involved with Milsim West. None of that's personal. It's the fucking game. It's the internet. It's fucking bullshit. I mean, it's not like, you know, my panties are in a twist about it. I don't even wear panties to begin with, but the point is, if you talk to American Milsim, if you talk to Milsim West, or any of these smaller companies around, none of them will have a problem telling you, hey, yeah, you can expect, you know, it's going to be a little cold because it's February, well, maybe not Mississippi, but hey, it might be a little chilly, so, you know, you want to make sure you bring a good coat, some nice socks. You might be up a while. You might not get much sleep for a little bit. So, you know, bring some caffeine tablets, some fucking energy drinks, 5-hour energy, whatever. You know, I've been that guy. A lot of people that knew about Eastwind knew that I was a major fuck-up that when I went. It's not that I expected the event. I didn't expect the event to be any different. I expected the sleep deprivation, the you know, the physical labor, the walking for fucking miles on end. My problem was that I was not up to standard to deal with that. I thought I was, but I wasn't. I was not as hot shit as I thought I was, and that's something a lot of people need to find out. It's constructive for them to find out so that, you know, they can take steps to improve. I know now I would have no problem going and doing a week in the middle of buttfuck Oklahoma. I go back in a heartbeat. The thing is, you know, make sure you are prepared for the event. And there are some events that are just going to be bad, all right? And that's not exclusive to any one company. No one company is exempt from that. Sometimes the event is just bullshit, all right? It just sucks because that's how it is. It just happens that way. And there's not much to be done about it, all right? But the good thing about that is, just like you, the event organizers are going to see, hey, I don't really like the way we did this year. We got a lot of feedback. That wasn't that great. Next year they're going to improve. A lot of it, you know, don't get disheartened because you had a bad time. Don't get disheartened because people are making fun of you and giving you bullshit, because I can guarantee you 9 times out of 10 those people ain't going to say a fucking word to you in person. I would implore you, if you've had a similar experience, don't give up. Don't just quit. Don't be so humiliated, embarrassed, you don't even want to go back. Try it again. See how you do this time. If you still suck, you're not going to suck as bad. I promise you that. You already know what to expect. Keep rolling with it. Keep going. And before long, people are going to be coming to you going, hey, how do you do that? Or, hey, I'm dealing with this. What do I do? How do I stay awake? And I'll throw some quick advice out there. Aside from, you know, stuff like 5-hour energy and coffee and all that stuff, if you need to stay awake, for the guys out here, females, I don't really know what to tell you there. I don't have that much experience keeping the human body awake. Usually, you know, the females, after I have my business with them, they go to sleep immediately. That's a joke. It's okay to laugh. I mean, but if you're trying to stay awake, grab your nuts as hard as you can and just squeeze. Not instant. You're not trying to injure yourself. Just kind of grab down there and just squeeze until your eyes start to water. Be good to go. All right? It'll quit hurting in about a minute, and you'll still be awake. A lot of it is just to remember, you know, MilSim at its core, military simulation, needs to be hard enough to accurately simulate what life in the military is like. I'm not a veteran that's never in the military. It doesn't take an idiot, you know, to figure out, hey, I can look up a video of Marines on a field training exercise or guys bivouacked in Afghanistan and see, yeah, this shit is kind of hard. It's not always comfortable. It's not always fun. So just know what you're going into at the start. Prepare yourself for that and have an open mind. And remember, it's about mindset and perspective, all right? Your fun and your safety are all up to you. Thanks for watching. Go outside, prepare for MilSim. I love you.